doing down there? What do you mean? What do I mean? You're tiny and on the floor. I told you. Do not come to my laboratory. I'm going to experiments. I told you that. Let me guess. You were just wandering around and accidentally what? Drank something that looked like Mountain Dew Bobs. Heavens. And now look at you. What are you going to tell me? You're Stuart Little Maxing? Okay. Look, we've all housed an entire wedge of cheddar in our days, okay? And that doesn't mean we can just shrink down and become, what, hamster-sized? Whatever we want, okay? In fact, well, might as well see what my concoction to do. How tall are you? Here, I'll go measure it. Let me see. Just hold still. Okay, let me hold you still. Okay. Just wiggle around on me. I know it's a little anxiety-inducing to be shrunk down, but we'll get you re-wumboed in no time. Just let me do my thing. You did your thing in my zone. Now let me do my thing. Okay. Just interesting. Now before, how tall were you? How tall? Okay. And how much did you weigh? I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. It's not. Okay. Just see. Arm to arm. Or should I say paw to paw? I'm sorry. Stupid. Alright, let me see. What'd you say? Squeak up. Sorry, not the time for jokes, but in all honesty, you kind of brought this on yourself. In my lab, let's see. Honestly, you're kind of cute when you're yay big. Just a small version of you. Honestly, I know it's not professional, but it is after. Kind of just want to put you in my pocket and go for a run with you in my little pocket right there. Have you little head up over the pocket, cheering me on. Maybe when I slow down, you bite my thigh. Okay, you're not squeaking at all. Your face is just no smile or anything. Okay, I read you loud and clear. Well, would you maybe humor me just a little before anyone comes in and sees what kind of shenanigans and craziness we've been up to tonight? Just humor me just a little bit. Okay, yeah. I just want to try a few things because with this kind of technology, if you will, this kind of chemistry at play, we could make great strides. The welfare of humanity, all that. Just hold still. Don't go anywhere. Not that you really can. Sorry. All right. So, actually, I've got a little snack here, and I mean, it's just blueberries. Blueberries. But I want to see if I give one to you. What will it taste like? If you hold a blueberry in your hand like an apple or a tomato, just a big piece of fruit, and you just take a big bite. You should take a big bite of that blueberry, like it's a big apple. What would that experience be like? Would you still get the same nutritional density, or would it be a magnitude more? Will you let me know? All right. Okay. Good. Don't worry. Yeah. Got this blueberry right here. Take that in your hand. Put the palm of your hand in the palm of your hand, the palm of your hand, the palm of your hand, the palm of your hand. Take a... Okay, I don't need to teach you how to eat. I know you're just, you're petite, but you're not, you know, you don't have brain damage or anything like that. I understand. Loud and clear, loud and clear. Or really, not that loud, but, yeah, can we. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Just let me know how it is. Oh, really? Interesting. That's good. That's very good. Alright, well, before we proceed to beginning you know, reversing all this, well, actually, can you, oh, sorry, actually, you've got a little blueberry. You've got a little blueberry right there. And now you're not really getting it. Here, no, hold on. Let me take care of this. I'll take care of it. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're so cute. You're so cute. Here, I'm just going to wipe this. Well, I guess something this big would probably be at risk of suffocating. We don't want to do that. We do not want to do that, right? Let's see what we want to do with this. We gotta get that blueberry juice. It's really bothering me right there. No, you're making worse. You're smearing it. Okay. It's like most of your, like 7, 8 inches of height now is mostly blueberry at this point. Okay. Here, take the glove. Take these scissors, okay? Okay, don't be scared. I know they look kind of dangerous and scary when they're, well, even bigger than you. Okay. But I am just going to cut just a little piece of this off. Just a little piece. Look, very close. Very gentle. Nothing to be scared of. Just cut one of these edges off. Oh, look at that. Sorry, it almost hit you. Right on. And there. That is about the size of a beach towel for you, okay? So, let me just come a little bit closer. I'm just going to dab. Get all of that blueberry off of you, okay? Let me just hold you. I'm going to hold you right there. Just get that blueberry. So you didn't think late night in the lab could be so exciting and thrilling, but now you're a tiny little person and you're having blueberry wiped off by yours truly, alright? But, you know, it should also serve as a little cautionary reminder to not sneak into the lab after hours, okay? Alright. Okay, you doing okay? Okay, can you, okay. Oh. I don't want to do that. I'm not putting you there. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. I know it's after hours and everything, but I'm not letting you do these little strange little experiments that you want to do. This is about me experimenting. You might get one at the end. You might get one at the end if you're good. But first, well, I really need to know. What exactly happened to get you? Because I just went upstairs to you know, get a little bite to eat, and then I came back down and you, well, you had become, well, let's just say the size of something that I could put somewhere in my pocket a lot, like we said before. That's all I meant. In fact, I kind of want to put you in my front pocket. I'll fix you right here, right by my heart, like the Queen's brooch, and just have you kind of looking out. In fact, oh, look at this little guy here. Look at this little candle I have, my little ghost candle. Do you see that? My little ghost candle. This could be your new best friend if you're lucky. Okay, no, I'm sorry. But you could just be like, you know, write me like that, and then we'll just like go run errands together. Would you like that? Okay. Do you want the ghost to be your friend? Okay, well, don't knock the ghost because he's actually like, I'd say. Tell me, like, what did you do exactly? I mean, I know I had a whole array of test tubes and beakers and vials and all sorts of colorful concoctions and potions and scientific anomalies scattered throughout the lab. So, what exactly did you get into? Oh, no. But that makes perfect sense. My Stanley Cup. Of course. Now, no. This one, yeah. My Stanley Cup. As you can see. Stanley. Although I don't know why I'm showing that to you. You're obviously very, very well acquainted with Stanley at this point. I know. It's usually just full of vodka and Red Bull. I know. Filled to the brim. No ice. The ice would displace the vodka, leading to less vodka. I need that perfect equilibrium of vodka and Red Bull if I'm going to be, the kind of great scientist that I'm destined to be. Obviously, of course. And you promised you wouldn't tattle to the scientific authorities about my little crutch of a giant Stanley Cup of vodka Red Bull. You said you wouldn't tattle. And in fact, I should say now to you while you're yay big, that if you tattle about my Stanley Cup, I will shrink you down even further until you experience quantumania. And no one wants to experience quantumania. Not even Paul Rudd. This night, though, tonight, you had the great misfortune of taking a sip from my Stanley Cup when, in fact, I was using it to blend and mix together what could be my greatest achievement yet. That is, if we're able to reverse this, because to get someone miniaturized is one thing, but to get them back, wombo, you, me, he, she, wombo, that, my dear friend, as Hamlet would say, is the rub. And let me just rub you. Now, you took a sip from my Stanley Cup. What you did not detect, was the secret component that had been applied to this very Q-tip. It had been gently rubbed with what some might refer to as dark magic, a substance only found in the mold-infested roots of Upper Canada. Ooh, boo. As in boo, not boo Canada. Sorry to Canada. I know you have a certain predilection for Canada, but so I sourced this from an shaman for the lemon. An shaman from that same place that I got that lucid dreaming tea, that stuff that tasted of, well, ass, indeed. And I got this at a discount, which probably should have been a red flag. Nevertheless, when I added even just the smallest morsel into, well, a concoction of nearly every liquid and gaseous substance that the periodic table could ever imagine in my Stanley cup, well, something extraordinary happened. I heard a chorus from heaven, maybe hell, more likely. And that's when I knew that my name would finally have its own Wikipedia page. Indeed. That's when I went up to get a sandwich. I went up to the kitchen to make myself a sandwich. And that's when you came down. And I was so distracted. Chopping. Chopping the onions. It was a straight onion sandwich. I was that ecstatic and thrilled at my invention that I was treating myself. And when I came down, you had taken a second king in the butt. And now you're tiny. And I want to pick you up, put you in my pocket, and have you bite my thigh to keep me running real fast. I could have been a cross-country legend. Yeah. Alright. Now, I also did just want to see if the same density principles applied just to something as processed as this cubule of bubblegum as transpired with the blueberry. Okay. Side by side. Consider the blueberry the control of this experiment. And now we incorporate the variable. Now we see if curing world hunger by downsizing, which would be a great narrative for a film, is possible here. Take a little bit of bite. Look at my veins. Magnificent veins here. Oh, okay. This is good. Here, I'll have the rest. From experiment to spearmint. I know that face. You're getting fed up with my tangents and roundabout procedural, nonsensical doings and so forth. I understand. Let's see. I need my goggles. Let me apply my goggles. I'll need to be in full science mode. Peekaboo, full science mode. To enact the reversal potion procedure. But I am a scientific chemist. I am a scientific scientist. Look at me. It's like that scene in Drive. It's like, who did you tell? About my potion? Let's get down to business. My reverse potion bar. But I so don't want to reverse it because I want you in my pocket. But let's see. I'm just going to mix a few things down here. I've got my chemist doohickey. Listen to my doohickey. Here. I am just, look at that. It's like a worm, but it has ancient properties that will align the reversal potion with the base elements of the initial miniaturization thing. So, bear with me. I'm just going to take this, dip it, add the just nice and slow. Just nice and slow. This has to be perfect. And if you'd like to chant with me the scientific spell, let us begin. Ancestors, lovers, everyone here, there, to and fro, embiggen us once more, so that we may know life out of the bucket. The bucket, the bucket. Excellent, excellent. Now let me just pour this into a little tincture I've got here. Just pour this here. I'll just add a little bit of that into here. Add a little bit of that. Okay. There we are. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. And give that a shake. Give that a shake. This is very much by the book, by the textbook to make the reverse miniaturation chemical lotion. All right. Shake that. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Let me smell. Let me take a smell. Wet dog. Not bad. All right, now this is the only known wumbo-ifying potion, and so we must be very careful. For if even one less drop than you need is lost, you might be stuck like that forever. Alright, so open your little gullet for me, open your little mouth. Alright, hold perfectly still. I'm just going to... Oh, fish sticks. Wait, let me see if I can just salvage. Nope, it's in the carpet. It is in the carpet. Sorry. Well, lucky for you, you wanted to do some exploring as us two are little-ified. Well, here I am. Get in my pocket, or, maybe I'll just